Pitt. Next up, we've got West Virginia, Pitt, 7.5-point home favorites, total 51 in this game. This is not a game I have a strong opinion on. I think Pittsburgh, I'd be careful saying, you know what, Pittsburgh lost Kenny Pickett, Jordan Addison, some key players on offense. They're going to be much worse this year. Keaton Slovis is the X factor here. We know he comes from USC. We know it was inconsistent. It was to the point where he lost his job there as the starting quarterback. But now a new fresh start, clean slate. And from all indications, Pitt's going to slow it down, and Pitt's going to get back to the old run the football type of offense prior to last year that we saw from Pittsburgh. Pickett's gone. The offensive coordinator, Mark Whipple, who was a proponent of that pass-heavy, up-tempo system last year, he's gone. Now with Cignetti, the new offensive coordinator here at Pitt, it's going to be more, let's get back to what Narduzzi wants all along, is that run the football, play good defense, slow pace, milk the clock, time of possession, that kind of thing. And I think you're going to see that from Pitt. So I understand the move to the under, but the problem is West Virginia, which is kind of looking like they might want to speed up their offense this year. So it's kind of a pace war if you look at it, and a clash of styles going into this game. West Virginia finally, by the way, made it official. Yesterday, JT Daniels will be the starting quarterback, former USC quarterback, former Georgia quarterback. Look, I've seen this movie play out before with other quarterbacks where they're dropping down. You go from USC to Georgia. Now you're dropping down a little bit to West Virginia in terms of, just the class of the program, the class of the football team. You just assume, okay, he's going to a lower level of competition just a little bit. He's going to be great. I remember saying this about Jake Bentley. He went from South Carolina to Utah and then to South Alabama. He never got better. All right. He never got better at quarterback, even when he was stepping down. I saw the same thing from Charlie Brewer. Baylor went to Utah, stunk at Utah. Now we think, wow, Charlie Brewer now going to be good at, I think, Georgia Southern. That's where he is now. I'm not sold. Same thing here. I mean, I got to see Daniels go out there. He's learning a new offense. Can he get the job done? That remains to be seen. So I'm passing the game as of right now, but I do lean a little bit with where this total's gone in terms of the under. What do you think, Conor?
That's what I was looking at this game. I don't love it over the touchdown, the 7.5 here. What are we going to get, with Slovis? You talked about it with Whipple gone, and we saw it in that Nebraska game, and they made a mistake. They just slammed Northwestern the year before over 400 yards. They got away from the run and just started throwing it after that horrible onside kick. But I think they went away with it. That kind of got away from them, so they made a mistake there. But, yeah, we're going to get back to the old Pittsburgh, kind of run it. And, yeah, I wonder what Slovis can do. Obviously comes from SC, huge recruit. No Kenny Pickett. You know what's the biggest key, though? This Pitt defense. This defensive line is stacked. They were the best, I thought, in the ACC last year. They're better this year. When I looked at this game last night when I was going everything, I looked right at the under. I thought that's viable. One thing real quick I touch on, too, these early games, just watch how it plays out. Some of the teams, the bad teams, Charlotte or even Hawaii, scored first, and then they didn't do anything else. So it takes it like a feeling out the first quarter of some of these games. So just touch on that a little bit, too.